So there's certain aspects of my routine that are like, I think fundamental to my own success. Like I take certain things I'm very rigid about. Like I will never sacrifice. I have a young family, and obviously like being there for them is really important to me. So I will always set aside time to be with my family. Physical exercise is something that another like non-starter, something that I always include in what I do. And I think both of those things like ultimately help me perform better at my job by being a good husband and a good father and trying to be the best version of it that I can, and being like physically healthy by like eating well and working out regularly and challenging myself physically. That does a lot for me mentally. Like there's, a lot of conflict in the work that I do, and I can even notice it on days where like if I put myself through a very difficult workout and I show up and I'm dealing with a lot of conflict, I just don't get as like emotionally excited about what's going on, because I'm almost like my physical body is like I'm kind of tired, which is a good thing because it helps me not react in an emotionally charged way to maybe like a stupid comment from somebody that's trying to get me. There's a lot of games with respect to litigation. Like there's a lot of like mental guerrilla warfare that could happen from like people underestimate that. And like it's like a lot of behind the scenes stuff that's just back and forth from like lawyers like kind of posturing at each other and playing silly, stupid little emotional games with each other. And honestly, like I think like the more you can just kind of ignore all that, and like also because the outcome's gonna mostly be what it's gonna be. Like if you're like preparing and doing all the work necessary to litigate the thing successfully, and you have a case that has truth behind it, which is the kind of cases that I want to take, there's no need to even engage with those kind of games. It's just like, no, like these are the facts, and I'm presenting them in a cogent, organized way, and this person's either going to pay or they're going to go to a jury trial, and it is what it is, So for those reasons, like taking care and like knowing that my family's taken care of and that my physical health is taken care of makes those things a lot easier to kind of like stick to, you know what I mean?